everyone, it's Lisa Jane here, coming to you from my healing room in Cape Town. Today is quite a busy day for me, even though here in South Africa it's a public holiday, since I'm obviously trying to support my clients in the lead up to the end of the year and the Christmas family holiday period that can be quite stressful for everyone. So I thought I would offer today's December Advent Calendar series in between my sessions, and so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. For those of you that haven't come across my work before, I'm otherwise known as the Multidimensional Mother, and I have YouTube channel and Instagram, Facebook accounts. I also have a website, so if you come across this on YouTube, then please hit the subscription, look at all my links below, and just follow me on whatever media you feel inclined to use. Today, it's an interesting topic, and I'm hoping that I'm not going to offend anybody because we all have very specific opinions about this particular virus. But I thought I would share some energetic reflections on it. I am also very sympathetic to people who have suffered from COVID or have transitioned due to COVID, so please understand that. I'm not insensitive to that. I also don't align to any conspiracy theories because I think there's much more at play than what we will choose to think or believe. So I'm just going to share my experience up until this point. Take it if it resonates, drop it if it doesn't. But it was an interesting experience for me because since the very beginning of this, I haven't stepped into any fear. I know there's been a lot of fear around it, but I am blessed in the sense that one of the things I don't struggle with is fear of my physical body and its ability to actually handle illness and be healthy. I've been lucky enough to be blessed with health throughout my life, but I also don't step into fear or concern if something happens within my physical body. I trust its wisdom and I allow it to unfold. However, it doesn't mean that I'm not a difficult patient, right? I'm quite stubborn and I like to be left alone when I'm ill, so I'm probably not the best patient, but I still do trust the innate strength and healing ability of my own body. This came at a time when last week I was notified that one of the clients I had seen had tested positive for COVID, and so I needed to just let all of the clients I'd seen know about this and obviously take that information in myself. What was immediately apparent was that I felt an energy surge all the way through to the top of my heart center. I really felt it in my chest as if I'd suddenly got chest pains and heart issues. Now, obviously, I know my body well enough to realize that that's just a huge energetic message. So I stepped back from it and tried to look out. As my partner does, he steps outside of the matrix to look in, to understand what was happening. And it became very clear to me that the virus or information around the virus travels on a frequency of fear. Now we know fear has been a big part of this year for many reasons, not just the virus, but financial fears, relationship fears, job fears, whatever it is. But fear is just another frequency. It's not something we need to unduly concern ourselves with, but we do need to be aware of it because fear is just present if you attach to it, and fear is a very rapidly generating energy, and each energy has its own feel, whereas gratitude we know is an energy that allows for an expansion of the heart field. So it's very good if you're suffering depression or anxiety, or depression especially, which is very heavy in the head. The opening of the heart center with gratitude allows that to drop in and pass through your energy field. Fear as a vibration replicates very quickly. It's very sticky. So fear energy molecules stick to fear energy molecules. And before you know it, you've got fear energetic highways traveling all over the energy matrices on our planet. So let's just break that all down and just remember that I'm just coming from a purely energetic point of view. Viruses also hold frequencies and energy because viruses are also a form of intelligence, right? So I find that certain viruses, excuse me, might attack a person in their physical body very differently and very independently. And what my work has shown me is that this is very much related to what energy that person holds as to whether that virus is going to come in and stick or whether it's going to fall away. So my strong sense energetically of really being first-hand exposed to a stream of information that said COVID tested positive, and then obviously the energy around my family that was triggered within this information was very strongly felt. And so what I'm going to offer you is something that is a bit of an energy protection or an energy clearing. If you come into contact, if you feel that energy in your chest, a bit like heartburn, chest pain in this area, is that you immediately close your eyes and you just imagine these hands or this light field pushing out from your physical body. And then for a while, just hold it at bay. Hold it far enough away so that you can look at it and say, right, okay, is this fear? What is it? Do I want to bring it in? Do I want to try and keep it at bay? Bearing in mind that if you are a fearful person, it may actually attach itself to more places within your physical body and might immediately trigger some thoughts. For me, I'm not necessarily a fearful person or a worrier, so I didn't have thought patterns that were triggered with that. It was just an energetic, physical response. So that's the first thing, right? Is push it away, hold it at bay, and then see what you can do with it. The second thing that I want to offer you was a tool I was given at the very beginning of this epidemic. And it was something I shared on Instagram, but I haven't said a lot about since then. But the image of silver and liquid mercury was very strong as a protective technique for this virus. And when I'm saying virus, I'm really just talking the energetic frequency this virus holds, because every life form has a lesson to give us, right? Even the smallest of particles. So this virus comes with a lesson for us. It comes to remind us that fear is a frequency and we choose to resonate it with or not, resonate with it or not to resonate with it. False evidence appearing real. And the thing about fear is when there is love, it can't exist. So it's one or the other. And you might have a different percentage of each in your field. And love really is just life force. It's just life force, connection, breathing, being present. It's all of that. It's not just one thing. So the second thing I want to offer you then is that if you can visualize these particles of fear or virus, at the moment they feel very similar in frequency, imagine it raining liquid mercury. And that liquid mercury, that silver globule, is encapsulated or enwrapping the virus and taking it down, rain falling to the earth, into the earth, and you just see the earth pulling it in and transmuting it into something positive. Energy work is a lot to do with how you feel, the intention, and visualization. So know that if you are visualizing that liquid mercury is coming, encapsulating the virus and bringing it down to the earth and transmuting it, that is exactly what's happening, right? So take this or drop it. If it helps, I'm glad. I just wanted to let you know that this was my energetic experience. It may not be everybody's. And although I've had a lot of thoughts about what this is all about and I don't always share them, it felt like today I just needed to share that. You can use the technique of raining silver when you go out. You can imagine yourself under a silver umbrella, under a silver filter, and just use silver, mercury-like plasma liquid energy to work with protecting yourself from this virus and also clearing toxins out of your field. And I know that sounds counterintuitive because it's mercury, but it's the frequency of the energetic vibration around that visual. So I think that's all I want to share with you today. If you're wondering, I'm fine. I'm not showing any symptoms, although my family has asked me to go for a test, which I will do because I respect them and I care for them. So let's all look at this from a very neutral perspective. Let's not judge each other in terms of the way we see, handle, or approach this. Let's just hold each other in the space, acknowledge everyone's feelings, and know that as we step through this, we'll get to understand it more, and that this situation generally is offering a great opportunity to connect with yourself, to self-care, and to connect with others in a very respectful, non-judgmental way. So I wish you a blessed rest of public holiday if you're watching this from South Africa. And for all of those of you across the globe who connect with me, I'm deeply grateful. I appreciate your presence, and please take care of yourselves and go gentle in these coming days and weeks. Bye for now.